So hello and what's up guys, welcome to Screen Technicals. Today in this video we are going to create this awesome landing page design using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and it is full responsive. Right here you can see this is our brand icon and this is the navigation links. This is some text and we have some buttons with nice hover effects, and we have the social icons right here, and you can see we have some tips right here, and we have a nice animation right here, and it is full responsive. Let me show you. So guys, you can see it is full responsive. You can see we have this hamburger menu. Click on this. You can see we are getting our navigation links. Click on this. Okay, so it is full responsive. So let me close this one. For this we'll be using Visual Studio Code. So let me tell you what is Visual Studio. Okay, Visual Studio Code, if you don't know, Visual Studio Code is offered by Microsoft. It is free and open source, and it is totally safe to use. You can do Python, you can do HTML, you can do CSS, you can do SASS, you can do Java, you can do C++, a lot of things you can do on this code. Okay, editor. Okay, so by the way, let me show you my folder. You can see I have just an image and nothing right here. So let's create an index.html file. Okay, hit enter. Okay, now I will be using live server. If you don't know what is live server is, then it is an extension. You can see on clicking on this icon, the extension bar opens, and right here you can search for live server. Okay, and you are going to get this this live server extension. Install this, and also installed live SASS compiler. Okay, yeah, this one, because I will be using SASS in this tutorial. Okay, by the way, let me tell you about SASS something, that SASS is actually similar to CSS, but it makes writing CSS in a very easier way, and you can see it is a non-repetitive thing. It makes repetition, it avoids the repetition. Okay, and I really like this, so I will be using this SASS. Okay, it really gives a lot of superpower, so you can do everything. You can also write simple CSS in this also. So for that we have to create obviously a main.scss, not SASS. Okay, it is SCSS SASS. Okay, SCSS. Okay, and hit enter. Now you will find this. Okay, so what is happening right here? Okay, yeah, we got this button because since a long time I just not open my VS Code and this, you can see my system, so it is just running very slow. I don't know why. And after installing that live SASS compiler, you are going to find this this one. Okay, this watch SASS. Click on this. After click on this, you can see here some actions are going to happen, and you are going to get your main.css file. Okay, now just close this one. Now we'll be creating our main.js file also. Okay, because we have to create that toggle icon. Yeah, so now what I will do is I'm going to my index.html file, and here I will write here this, and okay, hit enter. You can see it's very easier to just get the boilerplate in VS Code. And now I just change this to, let's say, S tag, or let's say dev muscles. Okay, like this muscles. Yep. Now I'm going to link the CSS file. This main.css. Okay, and after that I will be linking my script tag, that is right here. Okay, script. What is happening to this? Okay, script. Shit. Okay, script. Hit enter. Yeah, now I got that. I don't know what is happening to my hands. Source. Okay, in the source I am going to write here main.js. Okay, save this one. Now let's see it is running or not, so let's simply write an h1. Let's say dev muscles, and after that right click here, and you are going to find this open with live server. Click on this. Oh, click on docs. You can see on this. Okay, open with live server. by mistake I click on the stop exclamation. Sorry for that. Now, okay, it is running. Now go to here, remove this. So at first I'm going to create a section with an ID of, let's say, home. Okay, and inside this section I'm going to create a header, inside which we will going to have our the navigation links and that brand icon, or that is brand logo. Okay, so I will write here the first logo. So here I will create a div with logo, and then I will create an anchor tag, let's say for right now health, and inside this I will be writing span elements, and the first one will be what do you think? Obviously tab, and after that I'm going to create another span, and inside this I'm going to write muscles. Okay, now I'm going to give IDs to this span elements. Okay, ID. Okay, actually I've just changed my keyboard, that's where the problem is going on right with my hands. Okay, so let's say S1 this, and this to be S2. Okay, now after that I will create my nav. So I here nav with an ID of nav bar, hit enter, and inside this I will be having my UL and li, and inside the li the anchor tags has, and I will replicating them, and I will be replicating them like this. And here I will write here home, here let's say portfolio, and here I will be writing let's say about, here let's say blog, here let's say contact. Okay, and here let's say help. Okay, like this. Okay, now save this one and go to browser. We got everything. Now let's go to the CSS. This is main.scss. Okay, so okay, I have been using Google Fonts for this, so I'll just go to here and search for Google Fonts. Hit enter and click on this link, and I will be using OpenSense and Opens. Let's say let's search for OpenSense. Okay, OpenSense, this one. Okay, so I will be needing this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, and after that I'll write here Poppins. Click on this, select this one, and this one also, and also let's say railway, yeah, this railway font I also like this. So I'm needing this one, or this one, Okay, now click on this import statement, copy this much of thing, and just close this one. Go to the VS Code, and right at the top of this main.scss file, just right here give a comment like this, right here Google Fonts, and after I'm pasting this one. Now after that I'm writing here global utilities. Okay, and here I'm writing here star, and then obviously margin 0, padding 0, box sizing or box, font family to be okay Poppins, sans serif. Okay, sans serif. Save this one, and then I will be needing anchor tags to be text, obviously application none, and UL tags to be list, style to be Now save this much of thing and just go to the browser and you will find this. Okay, great. Now I want to align them one after another. Okay, and before that I want the background image, so I will write here has home. Okay, is home, and then right here width 100%, height of 100 VH, and let's say overflow hidden, and then background to be URL, and what was the name of the image, JPG. Save this much of thing, and okay, we have to do another thing, that is background size. Obviously background size to be cover, and background position to be center, background repetition, that is repeat, to be no repeat. Okay, save this much of thing. Now just give a close watch to this. Okay, now let's go to the browser and you can see the image. So I want actually a linear gradient over this image. Okay, so before this image I will here linear gradient of RGBA, and okay, RGBA 0,0,0, okay, 0.5, and I just copy this much of thing again like this. Save this much of thing. Now go to the browser. Yeah, we got our, that is linear gradient. Now I want all these icons to be one after another, not icons, sorry, the links. So inside this home I will write here header. Now you will be thinking that why I'm just writing it like this. Okay, let me tell you, this is the use of this SASS. Instead of writing this like this, as home, then is header, you can directly write it inside this. This is the power of this SASS. So I'm writing here header. I want the width to be 100%. Okay, 100%, and let's say display to be flex. Save this kind of thing, go to the browser. You can see, okay, these are one after another. Now I want the spacing between them, so right here justify content to be space between, and align items to be center. Save this kind of thing, go to the browser. You can see this. And if you are listening some of the background noises, then ignore them, because it is the noise of my neighbor, not mine. Okay, they are cooking or they are washing their dishes, I don't know. Okay, so after this I will write here, let's say I want the color of the right now to be not like this. So now I want to target the logo. The logo, okay, right here is logo. Great. Inside that we have our is anchor text, then we have what we have our span elements, obviously. Right here span, and I want some padding of 10 pixels. So this one with browser, yeah, we call it 10 pixels padding. Now I want the color of them, not the color but the font size to be say 20 pixels. Save this one something and go to browser. Yeah, let's say font family to be let's say open sans. Save this one something, go to browser. Yeah. Now I want the, okay, it is already open sans or font of open. Okay, now what I want is I want the font weight to be bold. Save this, browser, yes. Now after that I write here has is1 the first span element, and I want the background color to be white. This hashtag triple F, and the color to be hashtag 000. Okay, and I'm just going to copy this much of thing like this, and here I will write here S2, and I just change this background color to green. Actually, I just don't remember the color code for right here. So let's say make it like this. Save this and go to browser. Let's see. Yeah, we got our what is background color. Let's see this much. Okay, this is green, this is white. You just exchange the both things. So I just want to copy this much of thing. Okay, and pasting that right here. Okay, right click and click on this format document. Okay, now I will just change this to white and this to black. Yeah, save this much of thing. Go to the browser and yeah, we got it. Now what okay, let's see this. Okay, we have a poster also. Okay, let's go and get it right here. Okay, please. Now after doing this much of thing, you can see we don't have some spacing. We need some spacing from both the left and right sides, this side and this side. So for that I want some padding. So I'll just give the padding to this header, padding of 100 pixels. This much of thing. Okay, not 100 pixels, 0,100 pixels, means from top and bottom it will be 0 pixels, and from left and right it will be 100 pixels. Save this much of thing, go to the browser, and we got that. Now I want to make this in one line. So okay, I will just minimize this, and after that, after minimizing that, I will be writing here nav. I want to write here UL, then display to be flex. Save this, go to the browser, and we got that. Now we want some spacing between the lists. So here margin of 20 pixels, and the anchor to be color, let's say this. Save this with the browser, and we got it. But what I want actually is I want the color only of this home to be white. So I just change this to, let's say F1. Save this with the browser, not F1. Let's hover over it, and let's see the color code. Okay, save this with the browser. Let's see. Now I want to reduce this much. Save this. It is DDDD. Yeah. Now I will go to this index.html file, and at this home I will create a class of active, and just copy this class. Save this and go to the this main.css, and I will use that class, and I will give it a background color of white. Not background color, is simply color. Okay, save this, go to the browser, and yeah, we got this. Okay, I think I should reduce this to somehow like this. Save this, go to the browser. Yeah, now it's looking good. Now I want all of the first letters to be capital. So right here, text transform to be capitalized. Save this, go to the browser. Boom, it does it. Now I want the hover effects. Okay, so how can I do that in SASS? Very simple. Okay, now I want to give the hover effects to this anchor tag. So inside this anchor tag, I write here this end, and then colon, then hover, then this colon. So it will automatically replicate it to this if you go to this main. Okay, let me do it first. So I'm writing here background color to be, not background, sorry, it is simply color to be where is that, white. Okay, I need the color to be white. Very simple. Now just save this, and let me show you the main.css file. You can see this. You can see this how it has been written in a very professional way, you can say. So this is the power of SASS. It does very easily everything in a very short period of time. Okay, so you can see at the last, you can see this dot active, you can see this hover like this, everything it does automatically. So it's very easy, I know. Let's go to the browser and see. You can see, okay, we're getting that. Yeah, actually I don't need the transition for this right now. Okay, now I need some spacing from the top. So I'll just go to this header and just change this to 20 pixels. Save this into the browser and yeah, let's see this. Okay, and I think where is that font family? Yeah, this logo. I think I should just comment this. Let's see how it's looking right now. Yeah, now it's looking good. So let's remove that. Save this. Okay, now we got our navigation links. Now what we need is we need to make it responsive first. Okay, so let's make it responsive. So I'll just minimize this, click on this inspect, and okay, minimize this. Now I want it at, click on this icon X. Yeah, so I want at let's say 300 pixels. Okay, so okay, let's say responsive and okay, let's say 940 pixels. We need our, that is hamburger menu icon. So I'll just go to this main.sass file. I will just minimize this and at this last right here, making responsive. Okay, now what I want to do is right here, media queries, media on the screen, and they need another max width, okay, to be let's say 940 pixels like this, and then I will just select that home. I want to select that header. Okay, header. Okay, and then I need to select the nav, and I want to make it as position absolute, and inside the UL I want the okay flex direction to be column. Okay, and obviously we are making this position absolute. This means we have to specify the top. I want the top 0 and right 0, and need some width. Let's say width of 220 pixels, and this is some background color of hashtag equals 0, and I will just hover over it and I'll just make it like this. Okay, 36. Okay, save this one, go to the browser. Now okay, go to the browser. Now I will just minimize this. You can see this. So I want this height to be at obviously to be this full height, that is 100 VH. Okay, so I will writing here height to be 100 VH. Save this, go to the browser. We got it. Now after that I will go to inside this li and a, then I write here font size to be 20 pixels. Simply go to the browser, and yeah, that's great. And I want the hover color to be this time green. Okay, so right here and okay, hover. Okay, hover. What is happening to me? I don't know this time. Okay, hover to be the color to be what is that color? Let's copy that color from right here. Okay, I can use I can create the CSS variables, but leave it for right now. Okay, paste that right here, save this one, go to the browser, and you can see this. Yeah, we got everything. Now I want some spacing from the top also, so I'll just go to this UL and I want some padding top of, let's say, 50 pixels. Save this one, go to browser. Yes. Now what I want is, I want a cross icon right here, to which I can click and it will be obviously invisible. So let's get our that cross icon. So for that I will be needing font awesome. So let's get the link first. So I'll search for font awesome CDN. Hit enter. You will get this link, font awesome bootstrap CDN by stack path. Click on this link. Okay, now copy this link, close this one, go to the VS Code, and then link that after this CSS file right here, link, paste that link, save this one. Now before this URL I need a div, let's say quit, and here I will just write here fa-times, hit enter. It is the shortcut way of writing you can say that is the whole thing. Yes, if you're in VS Code. Okay, so save this and go to the browser. You can see this. Okay, you can see this small cross icon. Okay, let's do the CSS. So it is obviously quit. Copy this, go to this main.sss file, and okay, inside this URL tag we have a quit div, and inside that we have the cross icon. So I will here I, and let's say the color to be #F. Let's say font size to be 30 pixels. Save this, go to the browser, and you can see this. And I want the cursor to be pointer. Cursor to be pointer. Okay, save this one. And I want the text alignment to be at right. So right here, text alignment to be right. Save this one, go to the browser, and you can see right here it is aligned to this right. But I need some spacing from that. Okay, so what I can do is right here, margin of from top and bottom 0, and from left and right I need some margin of, let's say, 20 pixels. Take this, go to browser, and yeah, and also some padding. I need some padding of 20 pixels. Take this, go to browser, and you can see this. Now I want some hover effect on this. So what can I do is right here, and hover, I want to transform, rotate 360 degree, and I want to scale it, let's say 1.2, and I need a transition of all 0.5 second keys, and I just copy this transition and paste that right here. Okay, like this. Save this one, go to the browser, hover over it, you can see. Okay, some glitch is coming, so I just increase this to, let's say, 40. Save this, go to the browser. Okay, now the glitch is gone. So reduce this to 20 and this to 10, and make it as 30. Okay, save this, go to the browser, and let's see right now. Yeah, everything is working very fine. Okay, now after this I want to hide this first, and okay, obviously we'll be needing some spacing from the left side of this. So I just go to this list of items, this anchor text, and I will be needing some padding from left. Okay, padding from left to be 10 pixels. Save the browser, and yeah, we call that. Okay, now I will just change this width. What is it? Width. Where is it? Yeah, this width to 0, and obviously I will be giving some transition to this of all 0.5 second. Please save this for your browser. You can see here. Now you can see this scroll bar, so we don't need that scroll bars. So for that I'm writing here overflow to be here. So this with the browser. Yeah, now you can see it is gone. Now we will be needing that hamburger menu right here. Okay, so go to this index.html file, and after this navigation tag right here, what was that? Okay, a div with bars, hit enter, and right here dot bar like this, and copy it 3 times. Okay, now I'll giving 2 more classes to this. Let's say short bar like this. Okay, save this. Now go to this main.sss file, and after that just minimize this quit and this navigation. Okay, after that we have our bars. I also need some padding of 20 pixels for this, and then inside that we have our bar, and okay, bar, and I will give the width to be, let's say, 100 pixels, and height of, okay, height of 2 pixels, or let's say 3 pixels, and background color to be white. Save this, go to the browser, and you can see this. Okay, let's reduce this width to 50 pixels. Save this, go to the browser, and yeah, nice and good. Now I want the position to be absolute, and okay, we have to give the position to this also, position of relative. Save this, go to the browser, and you can see that. Now I will just give some margin to this also, margin obviously from top and bottom, so 10 pixels, comma 0, okay, space and 0. Save this one to the browser, refresh this. We did not get that. No, why we are not getting that? What is happening? Okay, we need some margin to this. Let's say margin of 20 pixels. Save this, go to the browser, and till now we are not getting it. Okay, no problem. I can do that using okay, I think this is no. Okay, so okay, just change this to like this, comment this, and we got that. And now I need the margin to be 10 pixels, comma 0. Save this one, go to the browser, and we got that. Yeah, we got this one. And I want the cursor to be pointer, obviously, so I write here cursor to be pointer. Save this, go to the browser, and go. Okay, it's refreshing. Yeah, go, you can see this. Now what I want to is, when I hover over this, I want to just minimize this. So I write here dot short bar. I want okay, not directly, I just remove this one. I want to hover whenever I want to. I'm going to hover over this div, this bars div. I want that the short bar to be a width of 40 pixels. Okay, and with the transition, obviously we need transition of all 0.3 second ease. Copy this one and paste that right here. Save this much thing. You can okay, pause the video, note it down, or write anywhere, or you can just watch it carefully. Go to browser. Now you can see that. Okay, where it is happening is very simple. We have right here and hover. Save this. Now go to the browser and now hover over that. You can see that. Okay, now there's one problem. We have to just change this cursor pointer to this, give this the entire div. Save this one. Now go to the browser and now boom, you can see this. Yeah, now we are going to just our JavaScript to make it responsive, obviously. So where is that JavaScript? Okay, here. So here I'm going to use the query selector, or you can also use that, what is that, get element by ID. So let's try. I will be using federal function, so I'll write here const, and let's first create a variable. Let's say navbar, the same name, and I want to fetch the ID, so I write here document dot query selector, and I need to write the name of the ID, that is has navbar. Okay, has navbar, like this, and give a semicolon here. Okay, now I'm just going to create that federal function. I'll write here const, let's say toggle, like this, like we'll give a bracket, like this, like this. Okay, now I will check if document, okay, not document, I write here navbar dot style dot width, the width is equals to 220 pixels. Okay, 220 pixels, and obviously we have to put this in a double quote, single quote, like this. If it is the style, okay, not get class by name, it is actually style. Okay, like this. Now, okay, now what I want, if the navbar dot style dot width is equal to 220 pixels, then I want the navbar dot style dot width, okay, width to be equals to, I want to be equals to obviously 0 pixels, or simply 0, you can write, give a semicolon, writing this, or just change this to 0 simply. Okay, now see this. Now obviously we have to write on the else part, right here else, just copy this one. Let's make it as 220 pixels, like this, and give the semicolon. Save this one. Now we have to go to the index.html file, and where is that quit icon? Here it is. So I've just give an on click attribute to this. So on click toggle, like this. Okay, and just copy this, okay, and paste that right here in that bars. Save this and then directive. Okay, now save this one. Now go to the browser, okay, and now click on this. Okay, we are not getting that. Let's refresh this more, and yeah, it is toggle. Let's see, is toggle or not. Has navbar. Let's see the index. Is navbar. Okay, here we have just done the mistake. We have right here navbar. Save this much thing. Go to the browser. Okay, refresh it one more time. Now click on this. You can see we are getting this, but we are also seeing this. You can see this hamburger menu, so we don't want to see that. We want to be behind this links. Okay, so I have to keep a z index to that. So I'm just going to give a z index to this navbar of, let's say 999. Okay, 999. Save this one. Now go to the browser, click on this. Yeah, click on this. Yeah, it's working. So now it's almost done. Now we have to just create this much of thing and this much of thing. Okay, let's do that, and let me close this also. Wait, now I will minimize this. Yeah. Go to this index.html file and just minimize the header completely. Yeah. Now after that, I'm just going to write a comment of, let's say, I'm just going to write a comment, let's say, what? Content. Okay, it's a content. Okay, I'll create a div with an ID of content, and inside this we will have two more divs. One is dot left and another will be dot right, like this. And in this left one we will have our paragraph tag where it will be done welcome to, and then we will have our h1 tag, and here I'm just going to copy this, paste that right here, and right click over here and click on this format document. Okay, now I'll just copy this, okay, and I just put it as span element. Okay, now you can see this registration login. Just remove this one, we don't need that. Okay, after this h1, what is there? Let's see. We have this buttons and some icons. So let's create a div. Let's say dot buttons. Okay, now I need anchor tags as 2 more times, and paste this, not this, right here, register, and right here login. Okay, now give it this. Now what I want is, I'm just going to give it not this, let's say to this, an ID of login simply. Okay, login, save, login. Okay, save this. Now go to the browser and you can see these things. Okay, now let's type them. Yes, okay. So I'll just minimize this header, and after that I'm going to write here content. By the way, if you want the source code, you can go to my GitHub account and you can get that. Link is in the description box. Okay, now here content, and I'll write here, let's say color. I want the whole color to be white. Save this, go to the browser, and it's not working. Okay, we have used this haze, this will be dot. Okay, we have obviously a class to that. Save this. Now I can see this. Okay, now what I want is I want to display it as flex. Display flex. Okay, justify content to be space between and some padding of 0,100 pixels. Save this, go to the browser, and yeah, we call it. Okay, just remove this one. Save this one, go to the browser, and yeah, that's good. And what I want is I want to style that paragraph tag. So we have the paragraph tag inside our left div. So in the left and then paragraph, then I want the font family to be, I think it's railway. Okay, it should be railway. Font family. Okay, we have or not railway. Now where is the railway? Font family has a Poppins and railway. We have railway. Here, copy this one. Paste. Font family, paste that. Okay, we are getting some. Yeah, we are getting this. Save this. Okay, P must be followed by A. What is happening? Oh, yeah, we got you can see a pipeline there. Save this first thing, the browser, and you can see nothing has been changed. It is not railway. Let's go. It is railway, obviously. Yeah. Okay, just change this to serif, simply serif. Save this one to the browser, and you can see this one. Okay, now I will be needing font weight to be let's say bold, and I want what I want some letter spacing. Okay, letter spacing 3 pixels. I want the font size to be 17 pixels. Save this, go to the browser, and you can see this. Actually, it's not looking good. Yeah. Okay, let's change this. We have Courier. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's looking good. So we'll be using this Courier, new Courier monospace. Okay, you can see this one. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to just make this to be large. So right here, H1, font size to be 50 pixels. Take this one, go to the browser. Yeah. Now, okay, I need the I need to put the width to this, let's say, to be 50%. Take this one, go to the browser, and it's quite small. Let's say 70% this. Yeah. Let's see how it's looking. Hard muscles. Okay. Okay. Reduce this to 40 pixels. Save this one, go to the browser, and leave it. Looking good. Now what I want is I want to change this div muscles to be green color. So right here, span color to be what was that color? I don't remember. Where is that color inside this header? I think I should create a CSS variable for this. Yeah. Let's create. So right here, root dash primary, and right here paste that like this. Hit this one. Okay, what is happening? Okay, what is the problem? Click on this. Oh yeah, we have not specified the color right here. So right here dash primary. Save this one. Go to the browser, and you can see the color. Now I want to increase the font size of this to 45 pixels. Save this one, go to the browser, and yeah, it's looking good. And I want it to be a font weight of 700. Save this one, go to the browser, and there you go, 700. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's go to this and let's see. Yeah, so actually we have to change the font family first to Poppins. Not Poppins, it is, I think, let's try Poppins. This one, go to the browser and go right here. Poppins is not looking good. Let's say OpenSense. Save this, go to the browser, and okay, I want the font weight to be 700. Save this one, go to the browser, and we're not getting changes. So I'm going to remove this OpenSense. I'm writing here Opens. Let's see, save this, and there's no change. Okay, doesn't matter. OpenSense. Okay, it's by default Opens. So let's make it as typing Gothic. Save this, go to the browser, and refresh. No, it's not looking good. Let's say Courier. Save this, go to the browser. No, not looking good. Let's say this instance. Save this. No. I'm just trying out with some of this. Let's try this. Save this, go to the browser, and no, not at all. Let's say this. Save this, go to the browser, and yeah, it's looking good. Now what I want is I just make it as 45. Save this one, go to the browser, and refresh it again. No changes. 50. Save this, go to the browser, and yeah, 50 pixels is quite good. So let it be 50 pixels. Okay. Now let's see what other things we have. Okay, So actually what we should do is we should reduce this percentage 70% to 60% and save this and go to browser and right here, yeah, not 60%, should 50, save this browser, yeah, 50%, we should make it as 50% and change this to 40, save this one, go to browser, yeah, now it's looking good. Now what I want to design is this buttons. So after this h1 we have our button. Okay, let's see. We have class. Okay, let's write here dot with that. Inside this we have our anchor tags. Give them some padding of 10 pixels and 15 pixels from left and right and 10 pixels from top and bottom. And I want the give it a border of 2 pixels solid dash dash primary, not like this, right here where dash dash primary. Save this to the browser and you can see this one. And I want the color to be white. Save this to the browser and yeah, very good. I want the font weight to be bolder and I want the font size to be 17 or 70, 16 or 17 pixels. Save it in the browser and yeah, now it's looking good. Now I will be needing some spacing between this, so I want the spacing right here. So I'm right here padding of let's say from top and bottom 20 pixels and some left and right 0. Save it to the browser and yeah. Now I want to give it a padding bottom again of 50 pixels. Save this in the browser. Yeah. Now I need some spacing between these buttons. So I'll write here margin of 0, 20 pixels. Save this one. 0, 20 pixels. Not 20 pixels. Make it as 10 pixels. Okay. Now I'm going to make it as 20 pixels. Save this. Obviously I don't remember the things and I'll just write everything. Okay, you can see it has been just shifted right here, so we don't need the padding from margin from that side. We only need the margin right of 10 pixels. Save this one to the browser and yeah, we got it. Now what I want is I want any one of this to be a background of green color like this one. So let's try the login one. So right here dot, it is dot it is an ID. So right here let's say login like this. Okay, login, and I want a background color of dash dash primary. Save this one, go to the browser. You can see this. It's looking nice. And now we need the hover text. So here I write here and hover, and I write here background to be obviously dash dash primary. Okay, and I will just copy this much of thing. Copy this much of thing. And then paste that right here and just change this and just remove this color also. Okay, right here transparent. Okay, transparent. Save this one, go to the browser and hover over it. You can see this. Okay, you can see right here also. So you can see we have some transitions right there. Wait. Let's add the transition to both of them. Right here, right here, right here, and right here. Right here, transition. Obviously, it is a multi-cursor function which I am using, which is given by Visual Studio Code. Using Control and your mouse clicks, you can create as much of cursors you want. Amazing. Right here, all 0.3 seconds keys. Save this one, go to the browser, and you can find this one. Yep, now it's looking good, obviously. Okay, now you can see we are getting some spacing right here. Why? Let me explain you. It is because of that navigation bar. So what I mean right here, I'll just go right here in the media queries, and where is that quit? Also we will do this quit also. So right here, display block, copy this display block and paste that display block right here also, like this, like this. And now go to this top, and right here we'll go to this navigation bar, and inside this UL, just minimize this li, and after this li, right here has quit, and right here display to be is none. Copy this, and after this navigation bar, right here has bars, paste that right here, and just remove the extra spaces. Okay, just click on that home button. Yeah, save this kind of thing, go to the browser, and now you'll not find that. Okay, obviously we've just created a lot of things. Now what I want is I want to create that this boxes and this animation. It's quite easy. Okay, we have to just also add these icons, so it is very simple. Click on this. Okay, go to this Visual Studio Code and go to this index.html file, and okay, after this div, right here, create another div. Let's say dot icons. Right here, fa dash Facebook. Copy this several times and change this to, let's say, YouTube. This to, let's say, Twitter, and this to Instagram. By the way, if you have not yet followed me in my Instagram, then my Instagram handle is @quintechnicals. Just go and save this for the browser, and you can see this. Now go to this main.scss file, and where is the content? Okay, these are the buttons. Okay, and below these buttons we have dot icons, and inside these icons we have okay, I will write here, I will just keep some padding to this, from top and bottom 30 pixels, from left and right 0. Save this in the browser. Okay, and inside this we have our icons, and I write here some padding right of, let's say, 20 pixels. Save this one from browser, and yeah, we got that. Now what I want is I want some hover effects right here, and hover to be color dash primary. Save this one, go to the browser and hover over them. Okay, now we'll change this to color, and we need the cursor to be pointer. So right here, cursor to be pointer. Save this much of thing, go to the browser and go over, and you can see this. Okay, now we want, okay, we have to just give some more spacing. Okay, skip. So I just increase this padding to, let's say, 50 pixels, and this to, let's say, 30 pixels. Save this kind of thing, go to the browser, and you can see this. Okay, and let's increase this to 50. So this, yeah, that's good. Now we want this, you can say, this boxes. So now I'm going to minimize this left. Okay, and this also. Now go to this index.html file and minimize this left. Now it will be very easier for us to look at and just use those things. So now what I'm going to write here is I'm just going to create some boxes with a class of box, and I need some box of let's say first 3 like this. Save this. Now go to this main.sss file. Okay, after this left right here dot right, and inside this right, okay, 1 minute. You can save this boxes. Don't write this like this. Remove this much of thing and write here dot boxes. Okay, and paste that inside. Right click and click on this format document. Save this thing. Now go to this file, and inside that right we have what we have? Yeah, we have dot boxes. Okay, and I want to give it a position of relative, and inside that we have our what is that box right here dot box. Give it a width of 50 pixels, okay, and height of 50 pixels, so that we can create a square. Background color to be white. Save this much of thing, go to the browser. You can see we got it. Now we want the position to be absolute. Save this much of thing, go to the browser, and yeah. Now what I want is I want to just select the first box. So I write here dot, not dot, I write here and colon and child. Like this, and I'm going to select the first child like this, obviously, and I write here, give it a background color of dash primary. Save this to the browser, and you cannot see this because it is behind that this div. So we have 3 divisions there. So right here top minus 50 pixels, and save this one, go to the browser, and okay, now we cannot see that. What is going on? I think this one thing, save this in the browser, and we are not getting that. Okay, and what is going on wrong with that? Let's see. We have we're writing here and not and, we're writing here box dot box and child. Save this one, go to the browser, and okay, we are not getting it again. What is happening? Let's say left of minus 50 pixels. Save this, go to the browser, and yeah, we're not getting it. It's strange. We have position absolute, and okay, one thing we can do, just remove this much of thing, go inside this right here, and colon and right here and child right here 1, right here background color to be dash primary. Give this top let's say 90 pixels. Save this one to the browser, and I think give a width to this. Okay, let's give a background color to this. Background color of, let's say like this. Save this one to the browser, and you can see that we are not getting the background color. So we have to actually specify the width to this. Let's say the width to be 50%. Save this person to the browser. Now we got this. You can see this. Okay. Now everything is right, and we have to write here display max, justify content, center, align items, center, save this to the browser, and we got that. Now just remove this one, this specific thing to the browser. Yeah. Now share names. I'm not getting it. So we are not getting the desired result because we have to change this nth to be like this. Save this and go to the browser. Okay, go to the browser. Okay, now what is happening? I think I should remove this much of thing. Okay, I think I should remove this much of thing and save this one. Now after that I have to write here dot box and child to be 1. Okay, I want the background color to be just as primary. I want it to give a top of minus 50 pixels and a left of minus 50 pixels. Save this thing to the browser and yeah, now you can see we got that. Now just copy this much of thing and change this 1 to 2. Save this to the browser. Okay, not 2. Okay, not 2. Okay, now make it as 3 and change this to simply 50 pixels and this to manage. Save this to the browser and yeah, now you can see we got this. Now we'll see how to position this right here and we'll see that afterwards. Now we need to copy this more times. Save this to the browser and now there will be no change, and now just replicate this 2 more times. Okay, 1 more time. So this is 3, make it as 2 and this as 4 and this as 5. Now change this 4 to 100, this minus 100 pixels, and this 50 to minus 100 pixels, and this to be 100 pixels, and this to be minus 100 pixels. Save this. Now go to the browser. You can see this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, okay, just remove this, save these things to the browser and you can see this. Now I want this color to be green, this to be white, this to be green, or this to be white, this to be white, this to be green, like that. So change this 4 to, let's say, white. Save this in the browser, just see which number. Yeah, we got this one. Now change this to be white. Save this number browser and we got this one. Now change this 2 to be #grep. Save this one, go to the browser. You can see this. Now I'm going to align this right here. So go to this this, you can say this one and this boxes, and right here I want the top to be minus 100 pixels. So this one to the browser and yeah, and I want the left to be 100 pixels. So this one to the browser. Yeah, we got that. Now I want to animate this only. So I want the animation of this primary colors to be white. So right here, animation, the name of the animation to be color 1, let's say, and time duration to be 2 seconds, and it will be looping infinitely. Copy this and just copy this and paste it wherever there is primary, right here and only right here. Paste that. Save this one. Now minimize this. Now after this, right at here, I'm just going to create that animation. Right here, creating animations, and here keyframes. The name of that animation is color 1. Okay, it is initially at 0%. That is initially it is at the background color is obviously at primary. Okay, and I want to change it when it is 50%. I want it to be background color of white, like this. Okay, and again back to at 100%. I want the color to be primary, so I'll write here 100%, right here. Okay, percent background color to be dash dash primary, like this. Save this and just see how it's working. You can see we got our animations. Now we have to do the same thing with this. Okay, now I'm just going to copy this keyframes like this, and I will just make it color 2, and I will write here hashtag. Okay, sorry, right here hashtag FFF, and here dash dash primary, and here I'm just going to change this to hashtag FFF. This, go to this and copy this and paste that right here, like this. Okay, and make this 1 to be 2. Save this. Now go to the browser, and now you can see the animations, how it's happening. So I think we should increase the width and height of these boxes. We can do that very easily. Go to this box, make it 70 pixels, make it at 70 pixels. Save this one, go to the browser, and it is quite large. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, now I don't want to change this because we have to fix it again. Save this one. Okay, now it's good because we have already just set everything like this. We have to change every of these values, so I don't want to change this. Okay, now everything is all fine. Now we have to only do a small thing, that is make it responsive. Right click over here, click on this inspect, and just minimize this. Okay, so I want to hide this when it shrinks. So I want to hide this one at, let's say at 750 pixels. So I just go below and I copy this, paste that, change this to 800 pixels, let's say. And now right here it has home, inside that we have a dot content, and then right here dot right, make it display to none. Save this, put the browser. Ta-da! Now I want the width of this to be 100%, so I want the width of okay, not this, of the left to be okay, left to be 100%. So width 100%. Save this to the browser. Yeah, and we want the make it as display flex flex wrap, make it flex direction to be obviously column, and justified content to be center, align items to be center. Save this, now go to the browser. Yeah, you can see that. Now I want the text align to be center. Save this one, go to the browser, and yeah, you can see that. Now just reduce this to like this, like this, like this. Yep. Now click on this responsive and click on this icon X. You can see this is looking very weird. So we have just decreased the size of this ad let's say 500 pixels, or let's say 600 pixels, or let's say 500 pixels, 550 pixels. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this much thing, this one, paste that, make it as 550, let's say 570 pixels, and remove this, right? Okay, remove this much of thing. Okay, inside this left we have our h1. I want the font size to be 25 pixels. Save this one, go to browser and let's see. Okay, we are getting some error. Okay, I think it's the error of bracket. Remove this one. Okay, remove this one and this one. Okay, we are getting there. So we have to add one more bracket. Save this one. Yeah, now it's looking good. Go to the browser and you can see. So we have to do another thing, that is we have to just decrease the padding of this to 30 pixels. Save this one, go to the browser, and now you can see. And I want some padding top from the top, padding top of, let's say 100 pixels. Save this one, go to the browser, and yeah, now it's showing good. Okay, and also I have to change the padding of this. So right here, header, okay, header, right here, padding of 20 pixels. Set this one, go to the browser, and we got that. Let me just increase the padding to 25 pixels. Now it's good. Now we got that, and now it's looking good, obviously. And let's click on this. We can get this and click on this. Okay, so finally we have completed our landing page design, and let me minimize this, extend this. Okay, so finally we have completed this landing page design and using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Comment me guys, do you like it or not, and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Like this video, share it on Instagram, Facebook, and other social medias also. So thanks for watching this video guys. See you next time. Tata, bye bye.